New possibilities in regeneration and rehabilitation is on the way due to new technology. Joining me this afternoon to tell us more, Dr. Richard Busch from Busch Chiropractic. All right, Doc, good to see you. What is this new technology and how does it work?
Well, it's called a Magnetolith, but basically what we're using is something called extracorporeal magnetotransduction therapy. It's really easy for me to say, right?
That's probably a little out of my league, so you're going to have to break that down.
What we're doing is we're sending in a pulsed high velocity and high energy or high electron fields, which are actually helping to increase things like cell permeability, cellular metabolism, ion channel function. All of that stuff is really big stuff, or is a bunch of really big words to just tell us that basically what we're doing is we're helping to increase the healing process of the body. We've always known the body was, not always, but we've known that the body is electromagnetic all the way at the cellular level. You know, it's kind of funny, for years I'd send patients out to get MRIs, and they'd come back and they'd notice that they had, in some cases, a decrease in pain and an increase in ability to get around with less discomfort, either for a short period of time, in some cases for a longer period of time. But it's basically taking the same concept, because we are electromagnetic at the cellular level. So when we actually use something like this, it helps with the inflammatory process. It actually helps clean that stuff up. It actually helps increase the healing process of the body. And we're helping with patients that have chronic pain, like osteoarthritis, you know, degenerative joints in the knees and shoulders and hips. But things like rheumatoid arthritis actually help. It helps with some of the pain from that. And then along with that, we're also dealing with or working with patients that, you know, obviously I deal with disc patients all the time.
Right.
And so there are different types of pulsed electromagnetic frequency therapy that have been out for a long, long time. But what this does is it allows us to get really deep into the body, about 7 inches, which compared to a lot of the other things, the other types of treatment, the magnetic therapy or the field, the electron field, would actually start to dissipate the deeper you went into the body. So when we're dealing with things like disc conditions or knee condition or chronic degenerative knees, you know, the problem is that we just couldn't get enough energy in there for those. And so what we're seeing with a lot of this is that these patients that have had chronic pain, even the chronic radiating pain in the legs, we've just really started using this about a month ago, but we're actually seeing some of that stuff even without any other treatment is starting to resolve as well.
Well, that's got to be exciting to have something that new that's having that positive of an effect.
Oh, it's absolutely fantastic. I was so excited when we got this thing. I just couldn't even believe it. And we had one of the really very first ones that was actually sent into a practitioner's office in the United States. So we're really on the leading edge of this whole thing or this whole type of treatment. And the results that we're getting are absolutely fantastic.
All right, that is great to hear, Dr. Busch. We always appreciate you coming in. And you can find out more about Busch Chiropractic. Just go to buschchiropractic.com or see it on our website.